Amid the heated race across Karnataka for the chief ministerial position, the Vokkaliga Sangha is holding a meet. Remember, a little while earlier we told you that senior leaders from the Vokkaliga community had already gathered outside DK Shivkumar's house to express their support for him. Now we're learning that there is a Sangha meeting for the Vokkaligas taking place. We'd also told you a little while earlier that DK Shivkumar would possibly be visiting the Siddhaganga Mutt to show that he also had the support of the Lingayats. So a lot of mobilization clearly taking place from his camp. My colleague Akshara joins us right now to bring us more context. Akshara, DK Shivkumar's camp clearly attempting to raise the temperature on senior Congress leadership. Tell us more.
Well, yes, absolutely. All the people gathered here belong to the Vokkaliga community and the Vokkaliga Sangha. They have gathered here in order to speak to the Vokkaliga seer, the prominent Vokkaliga seer of the Adi Chunchanagiri Mutt, Nirmalananda Swamiji, and they will speak to him and ask him so that they pressurize the High Command to ensure that DK Shivkumar this time around he's being made the Chief Minister. And a couple of minutes ago I spoke to the supporters and they told me that Siddharamaiah has already been the Chief Minister and it's the right time for DK Shivkumar to become the Chief Minister. And the major reason which they are giving is that right from the moment he was made the KPCC chief, he worked very hard for the party to keep the party together and ensure the victory of the party. So that's what they are claiming. And because of all these reasons, they want DK Shivkumar this time around to be the Chief Minister of the Karnataka state. On the other hand, one of the prominence of this particular mutt, why they have gathered here is Nirmalananda Swamiji of the Vokkaliga community is a prominence here in this Karnataka state who holds sway over the Vokkaliga community here. So even during the previous couple of months when this particular community, Vokkaliga community, demanded a heightened reservation, this was spearheaded by the Vokkaliga appointee Nirmalananda Swamiji, and the political face which he chose was DK Shivkumar. When we covered it, DK Shivkumar was on the stage along with this pontiff stating that yes, our community does need reservation, this particular hike in the reservation to ensure that the community interests are met, this community is developed. So that shows that DK Shivkumar is the political face of the Vokkaliga community and they will back them, and this is what is happening right now. Very shortly meeting will take place between the pontiff and the Vokkaliga community leaders here, where they will put forth their demand that Chief Minister should be from the Vokkaliga community and DK Shivkumar. And a couple of months ago during the campaigns or rallies, DK Shivkumar did openly say to the Vokkaliga community, he openly appealed to the Vokkaliga community, this time around you will get a Chief Minister from the Vokkaliga community, your son will be the Chief Minister of the state. That's what DK Shivkumar had said. So the appeal was on right from the campaign mode. So right now we have the meeting taking place. We will have to wait and watch how things will pan out, since the CLP meeting is also set to take place today evening.
Akshara, I just want to understand, if you could bring our audiences more context now on the impression and some of just the legacy that both of these leaders have. On one side, of course, you have Siddharamaiah. He's known as a capable administrator. And on the other, of course, you have DK Shivkumar, a man who's known as a tactician and a strategist. How do his supporters believe that that ability will translate for him being a chief minister potentially?
Well, first point, as you rightly mentioned, Siddharamaiah and DK Shivkumar anchored the ship for the Congress party here in Karnataka. Siddharamaiah has was the chief minister. People here have seen his governance. Yes, he has not given a bad governance. He was a good chief minister. But this time around, DK Shivkumar claims that he is the rightful owner of this chief ministerial post, this chief ministerial seat here in Karnataka. Now, Siddharamaiah is one of the mass leader. He enjoys the support of the OBC community, minorities, the Ahinda, what he calls, and they back him. On the other hand, Old Mysuru region, which is very important for the Congress and the JDS, to get votes from this community, DK Shivkumar played a very important role to get votes from this Old Mysuru region. Remember, Old Mysuru region was being targeted by the BJP this time around, and it was also a stronghold of the JDS. So between these two challenges, he ensured that he get majority of votes of the Vokkaliga community from this region to the Congress party to ensure their victory, and he rightly did so. That's the defense coming from DK Shivkumar. And earlier also you pointed out that Siddharamaiah was blamed of dividing the Lingayat community. Yes, that stays on former Chief Minister Siddharamaiah. When a separate Lingayat religion demand came up, MP Patil Siddharamaiah did say that they will take a look into it. That created an impression that they are dividing the Lingayat community. So once again, how Vokkaligas and the Lingayats also supporting DK Shivkumar. That's what their DK's camp claims. So these are the claims made by the supporters of DK Shivakumar. And the other thing what we're getting to hear is that even from DK Shivakumar himself, a day before election results came out, DK Shivakumar said that Dinesh Gundura was the chairman of the KPCC, Siddaramaiah was the chairman of the KPCC, but they couldn't handle the party affairs, so they themselves voluntarily retired. And during that time, DK Shivakumar was made the chairman of the State Congress Committee here in Karnataka by Sonia Gandhi, and that's when he took in charge and he took the party forward, led them forward. That's what DK Shivakumar claims. Even on the results day, he was very emotional, and he spoke about this particular incident that Sonia Gandhi did realize his potential, and that's the reason why he's being made. So if he's capable of keeping the party together, help ensure victory of the Congress party along with Siddaramaiah as well, so he is also capable of becoming the chief minister. That's what DK Shivakumar claims and his supporters claims, and so that's the reason you're getting to see all the Vokkaliga community Vokkaliga community leaders backing DK Shivakumar. And the other reason is that they want a leader, they want a chief minister from their community. So that's one of their demands.
Akshara, stay with us, please. Let's go over to my colleague Harish Upadhyay, who's with us right now for more context. Harish, now if you could bring us the context, something we haven't touched on to the same degree, 2024 elections that are, of course, right around the corner, national elections. Can you walk us through what each of these choices could potentially look like in terms of affecting the results of the 2024 elections? Tell us more here.
Well, the Congress will have to ensure that it will have to retain all these communities that are backing the party right now. Remember, this election has been almost a watershed moment for the Congress party. Traditionally, the party has got a significant chunk of the OBC votes and the SC right vote. But this time, if you look at the seat share and the vote share, it's very clear that they've got the Lingayats backing them, they've got the Vokkaligas backing them in a significant number. So the Congress first will have to ensure that it can keep that vote base intact for 2024 as well, which means they will have to give representations to all these communities who back the Congress party, which has led to this massive mandate for the Congress. To ensure that, they will have to also look at the leaders from these communities who not just come from this community but also have a significant appeal and clout in this community. Now, for example, DK Shivakumar claims that the Vokkaligas have voted for the party because they believe that Shivakumar can become the chief minister, and that's the reason after 1999, for the first time, the Vokkaligas have voted en masse in a huge number for the Congress party. That's one of the reasons why the Congress party has done extremely well in the old Mysuru region. That's the argument of DK Shivakumar's camp. On the other hand, he's also saying that perhaps the Lingayats might not prefer Siddaramaiah. They would want to be, they would be okay, or I would be an acceptable face for the Lingayat community, quickly pointing out that the Lingayats had deserted the party. Whatever little that they were supporting, they deserted the party in 2018 after Siddaramaiah's government proposed a separate religion tag for Lingayats. So he's quick to point out that I am a more acceptable face. By making me the chief minister, you will not antagonize any community. So the Congress will also have to think about that. Apart from all this, there's a talk of having deputy chief ministers from multiple communities. For that to happen, the Congress first has to figure out who's the chief minister. If it's Siddaramaiah, they'll have to figure out how they pacify deputy chief minister DK Shivakumar. If it's the deputy chief minister post, then would he be okay having 3 other deputy chief ministers from other communities? Because then he becomes one among 3. Perhaps that's not something that he's looking at. He's constantly talking about rewarding his loyalty and sacrifice. Would he think that's the right way to do that? So that would be a challenge for the Congress party on how first it balances this equation between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, and then look at the larger problem or larger issue of ensuring there's equal representation for all these big communities which have backed the Congress this time around, because they will have to cultivate those communities and ensure that backing continues, whether it's in 2024 or 2028 when the assembly elections happen 5 years later.
Okay.